Ladies and gents, we are almost there. What's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gents. Today is, of course, December 23rd, which means that we have two final unboxings remaining on our advent calendars. Well, actually, I guess technically it's four because we have two calendars. We have the Lego Star Wars calendar and the Lego City calendar to unbox. But what I'm getting at is that today is the 23rd. We are ultimately aiming for the 24th as our final day of unboxing prior to Christmas Day, so it's working our way up to Christmas Eve. Of course, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically from December 1st all the way up to the 24th, we open up a box in our advent calendars. As I mentioned before, we have two of them. We have the Star Wars one and the Lego City one right back there. And then as we work our way through them, we get cool little rewards, whether it be minifigures, little vehicles, other brick-built items, like we got a hockey goal post or goal actual, like an actual net built out from Lego City. We got like a Christmas tree. We got a lot of really cool things throughout our entire adventure so far. Now, with that in mind, ladies and gents, here we go. It is time to open up the 23rd box. Whew, that is very crazy to say at this point. But what I want you guys to do is, of course, don't forget at the very end of the video, vote on which of the two items was better, the Lego Star Wars item or the Lego City item, and which one was victorious. Plus, I would love for you guys to vote. Let me know in the comment section below after you see what we get here today. What was your favorite item that we have gotten up until this point? So here we go, guys. Number 23. Lucky 23, what do you got for us? Whoa, whatever it is, it's stuck in there. Ooh. Oh, there's like hockey sticks. You see that? Those are hockey sticks, right? And then there's like a backpack as well. That's cool. Let's see what this is. Oh, awesome. It's a cool little sled. Man, they use the hockey sticks as the base of the sled. That is very clever. I like that idea. Oh, and it actually has skis as well in the back, so that's really awesome. All right, so let's see what we have here for our actual build and what it will turn out like, because there's a lot of details to this build, so I definitely want to get it all right so that we have a cool looking vehicle at the end of this build, so that there's a fair way to judge what is the better of the two. So I think that just clips onto there, just like so. So it is supposed to be a cool little snow sled. And again, the cool thing is that if you don't like the sled, you can disassemble it, or reassemble it if you want, but disassemble it and then get the hockey sticks for some sort of a hockey display if you have one. So that's very cool. I actually do like that quite a bit. All right, so now we move on to the sled itself. So let's see. I really like the actual build on the sides here, because you go from like a cheese wedge into a tile, then a cheese wedge, and so on and so forth. So that's a cool design. It looks really nice. Just the pattern of that looks very cool. And then on the opposite end, I guess it would be still the same, right? I hope so, at least. I hope that it's not like the opposite where the cheese wedge goes on here, because from the picture, it looks like there's a tile at the end. So I assume that it's the exact same pattern of motion. So we're just gonna stick with it and hope that we're right. Then we place this onto the back, just like so. We have little piece right there. Then the skis that are included go into the back here. So we also have an addition, not skis, what are they called? Not snow blades, not roller blades either. What are they called? Are they called skis? No. Oh my gosh, what are they called? What's the word for like when you're on the ice skating? So ice skates, there we go. And you do get a spare one of those and a spare tile, it looks like. Now this goes on to what I assume is the front of the sled. And then we place this there and that onto there. And then of course the moment of truth is the combination. Oh, actually no, you also get a cheese wedge and an extra little black tile as well. So that's cool. Circle tile, I guess. And then that builds out like that. Wow, dude, look at this thing. That is amazing. That is a really cool build. Like that might be the best build we have had so far. Just from a standpoint of creativity and being something that is quite unique and feels very complete, that might very well be the best brick built design that we have gotten up until this point. So I'm really excited now to see what is actually in our Lego City calendar for our second to last day, because hopefully it's something that lives up to the awesome little vehicle that we got here, if you want to call it that. I would, because it's a sled. It's vehicular in some way, shape, or form, right? We use it to move around. And then here we go. On the second to last unboxing, what do we get from Lego City? Please don't rip the calendar. Leave your prediction. Yep, I ripped it. I ripped it. I ripped it. I ripped it. My rip to non-rip ratio on the Lego City one is terrible. I am not sure what this is actually. Huh. Well, it's something red, so let's see what it is. It's something that is mostly red, so it might be like some sort of like a firefighter or something item. So here we go. Oh, it's a sled as well. Cool. All right, very, very cool. So that is quite neato indeed. So we need to put this thing together. I have to say, the complexity of this build versus the other one, again, obviously I'm only looking at it right now. I haven't built it out yet, so let me finish the build and then let you know for sure. But my first impressions is that the Star Wars one is way more intricate and has way more kind of attention to detail and love put into it than this one does. Like, this one feels a lot more kind of like, hey, here's some pieces left over. Try to build a sled out of that. And they did, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, it looks like a sled and everything, but I just think that the Star Wars one looks so much more inspired than this, which is a bit unfortunate. It would have been cool if the Lego City one had some more cool elements to it as well. Just my personal opinion, of course. To be fair though, the Lego City one does have a really cool feature, which is the attaching onto what I assume was to be the husky dog, right? It was supposed to attach onto here, so that's kind of cool that it has that going for it. Looks like we didn't get any spare pieces, so that's kind of surprising, because usually we end up with at least one or two spare pieces, but that is really, really cool right there. So we have our battle of the sleds right there. So we have our Star Wars sled right there, which is a lot more detailed and a lot more of a comprehensive build, I would say. There's a lot more to it, so that's cool. But the Lego City one maybe will charm people with its simplicity. Who knows, right? So there you go. And of course, to make it fair, keep in mind that the dog wasn't a part of that. We've gotten the dog on a previous day. So that's the comparison that you should be making, is between this and this, just so that it's more fair. So with that in mind, ladies and gents, please let me know which calendar won the second to last unboxing. What was your favorite item up until this point? And of course, as always, I hope to see each and every single one of you lovely folks here tomorrow as we open up the final box on both the Lego City and the Lego Star Wars calendars. Peace out, guys. I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.